Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy if you're new here. I wanted to do a quick video. Cricut has released the new offset feature and I just wanted to show that to everybody real quick. So I've been playing around with it here, you can see. So I've made some offsets for some of these images, and let me kind of go along and do it for you all and see the different tips and tricks that I've learned thus far. So let's start with this egg here. So you select your item, and then you see up here now you have this offset feature up on the menu bar, and you just click on it and it expands, and once you click on it you see that blue circle there, so that shows you that you have the offset, and you can make it bigger or smaller by dragging on this. So I'm going to make it, I'll make it a little bit bigger than that. So there, you can see it right there, and then you can either make it curved. Now with the egg it doesn't make a difference, but you can have your offset have a more of a rigid shape or a curved shape. And then once you are good with that, then you hit the apply button, and it defaults to black. And so if you want to change the color, then you just select and you see I have over here on the far right, I have the offset selected, and then I go up here to the color and I can change it to white. Now the one thing to note is that when you have these cutouts in the egg, you can see you have these cutouts here, that sometimes with the offset you will have some extra features. And in this particular case I don't, so there's no contour down here. But if this contour was highlighted, then you would have some other pieces, bits and pieces there. But I don't have that. Alright, so let's move on to the rabbit. So with the rabbit, you can see it's all these different multi-layers, and sometimes when you have these multi-layers like this, you have to pick the most solid, the biggest image, which would probably be this black one in the background. But I'm going to try it like this first, and let's see what happens. So I've selected the rabbit, I go up here, and the cool thing about this offset is it'll save whatever size you had set it to the prior time. It will default back to that. Now, if you get out of Cricut and come back in, it'll reset, but as you're working on image after image, it'll keep that same size. So that's a nice feature. And then you can see the blue outline circle around the rabbit, and then you click apply. And so see, so that didn't work quite right, and I think it's because of the multi images, because you have, see, it shows this offset, but it's not anywhere in there. So I think what you have to do there is, I think we have to go and pick the very back image, and then let's try to apply the offset there. Yeah, and so that works. So just remember, when you have multiple layers, you want to pick the very back image, and then again you select the offset, and then you can change it to whatever color. You can change it to pink. Whew, that's a little much. I think I'm going to go with white. Alright, so let's see what happens on this one with the egg. So again, I'm just going to try, they're all grouped together. I'm going to see what happens when I pick offset. Okay, so you got the blue circle. Looks like it's going to work. Awesome. Okay, so that seemed to work perfectly. So then I'm going to change this color to white. And then you can see for this one, that contour is highlighted down here. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, so these two inner circles are also, they did an offset around those. Yeah, it won't let me move this. Let me close this for a second. So these circles right here, they went ahead and created an offset. So I don't want that. So all you have to do, and you also have a couple little swooshes here, it looks like. So you can do hide all contour, and the only thing that it leaves open is the very first contour, which is the big oval, which is what we want. All right, and then lastly we have the shamrock, and again I am going to try just as it is and see what happens. Okay, so it did the little blue circle, so let's see what happens when I hit apply. Yeah, so we had the same issue with the rabbit as we did with the shamrock. So then let's pick the very back image, which is this black image, I believe, and let's try the offset. Alright, that seemed to work. And then we will select it and change the color to white. Alright, so then I think we're good to go. So you have alright, so you can see you have the white image behind each of your cut files. So I'm just moving these back. I just wanted to move them out of the way so you can see. And I'm moving them back so that they can stay centered. So then what you need to do next, select them and then flatten. There we go. So now you have this sticker. So when you go to print these, oops. When you go to print these, they will be a print and cut. You can see when I flattened them, it changed them to a print and cut. So it'll print these out on your printer, and then the Cricut will just cut around the white circle. So actually, I thought I changed this to white. Oh, I think I hit the back button one too many times. There we go. All right, so that is, so I'm just going around and flattening all of these. Here we go. So then you've just made yourself some stickers. You can also use offset around text. So let me show you how that works real quick. So I'm just typing in a name real quick, and you can change the font to anything that you want. This is one of my favorite fonts here, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see. So you select the word, and then again you go up to the offset, and you can see the blue outline there, and you can adjust the size if you want, and then you just click apply, and then again select the offset to change the color. Maybe I'll make this one purple. Alright, and so it's that easy. And then again, if you want to cut them out with vinyl, then you stop right here, and so it'll cut out the purple vinyl, and then it'll cut out the black letters separately, and then you can layer the black on top of the purple. Or if you want it to be a sticker, then you can select both of them and then do the flatten again, and then it will print this out, and then it will cut around the outer purple limit. So that is the new offset feature in Cricut Design Space, and it's been a long time coming. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. The other cool feature that they've added is this new collections feature. And so instead of your projects just all being jumbled up together, you can create collections, which is very cool. If you and then you can easily, go and search. So I'm going to hit save, and it's saving it. And there we go. Alright, and then if I go to my projects, let's see what it looks like now. Alright, so here are all my projects, but you can see over here now you have this collections, and here is my sticker collection that I've created. So I only have one collection so far, and I just have one project in that. And then if I want to go back and see all of my projects, then I just click on this, and there they all are. Alright, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad they finally put the offset feature in here, so we don't have to go to some other software and make offsets and then upload these images. So that's pretty cool. And the new project collections, yeah, it's okay. I was fine with them all being in one spot, but some people really like putting things into folders, so I think that'll be good. So I know it's been a lot of drama about the whole changing their policy on the 20 uploads, and then they apologized and said, hey, we're not gonna do that, we changed our mind as long as you get your machine registered by December 31st. But that leaves a whole bunch of questions. What's going to happen after December 31st, so, and sorry for the noise. The garbage is here. They're picking up. Today's trash day, so sorry about the noise. So anyway, I'm excited about Offset. It's finally here. It's way overdue, but I'm glad it's finally here. It seems to be working pretty well. If you found this information helpful, then please hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more videos around Cricut and the crafts I make, and I also like to make junk journals, and I use my Cricut to make junk journals. So if you're interested in any of that, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Alright, you all have a great day, and I will see you here next time.